Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell. Some of y'all may know who I am if you've ever seen my videos. If not, that's me right here on the right. I'm 43 years old from North Carolina. I was in restaurants for 26 years. I was able to quit my job May the 7th, 2015 with an online business. And all I do is I'm a full-time dad of my little boy. This is Adam. This is getting a little old now, this picture. He's not much older than that. He's 9 years old now. So I would say I could look at him and tell he's grown quite a bit since then. But being a full-time dad and online business is all I do for a living. And y'all, I've done a lot of videos. If you haven't seen what Exitus is, click the link down below. I'm not going to be going over that. What I'm going to be going over is talking about something that's going to hit home with some of y'all. Okay? First of all, just to let you know, I've never considered myself initially broke per se. I was making, well, here in North Carolina, I don't have barely any bills. $60,000 a year is enough to total all the bills and give you some spending money. And and compared to a lot of people, I thought I was doing good, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I guess compared to the people I was working with, I was considered successful in what I was doing. But what I've learned, and I think some of y'all are really going to relate to me here, is the fact that how many of you go to buy tires now, and you have to go buy used tires? And when you go buy tires now, you find the tires, and there's three different type brand, if not all four, are different brand tires on your car. You're doing that because you're trying to save money, right? Okay. How many of you buy clothes for your kids, but not you? You know what I'm saying? I would literally buy my little boy 20 pair of anything before I got anything, right? I just want to make sure my little boy was taken care of. That's how I looked at it. That's how I thought. Let me show you something, y'all. Now this is Exitus Elite, right? This is not the biggest week I've had. It's not even close. This is after 2 months of being in, okay? So I'm not bragging about anything. I'm just showing you. What do you think a $5,000 week can do for you? You understand what I'm saying? Now, I understand, when my medical bills for my little boy came up, I started looking at what can I deduct from my monthly payments so that hopefully, in other words, taking away some of the entertainment parts, you know what I'm saying? So I could maybe level out so I stay where I'm supposed to be at just because of my little boy's medical bills. Some of y'all are used to that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take away, sacrifice something so you could pay for something else. I've already been down this path. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you. Now listen to this. When I got in online business, the most important thing I found was to take action. Okay. Secondly, find an avenue, a business that's really going to do what you want it to do. Because I can tell you, I was getting 300 plus members into a business in a month. I was smoking, right? I was doing a heck of a job, but I was still barely paying my bills. Getting out, loving a business doesn't mean that the business is exactly the right business either. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a shame because that does happen at times. The business never, I don't think it failed me in any way, the first business I came on into. But I learned so much from it. I learned how to get out to people. I learned that you know what it mainly did? It showed me there was a way out. It finally got that dead spot in my brain where I had become numb, basically, from knowing that I had nothing more than work for 65 hours a week. I go see my little boy when I can. I've never been able to go to field trips, never been able to go to anything. Just certain events weren't even a possibility. Even my family get-togethers weren't even an option anymore. That's what restaurants was doing to me, and I was allowing it to do it because I knew nothing else. I was doing good compared to other people. You quote with the fingers up, I'm talking about quotes around that, doing good. Y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all are scared of the $1,000, right, that you're paying for up here. If I had to choose between doing a $1,000 offer or an $18 offer all day long, it wouldn't take me 2 seconds. Sign me up for the 1,000. When it's 100% commissions immediately in your hands, and all I got to do is get out there and show people the value of this. And this teaches you how to do online business, right? And the people that's going to come into this are going to be gold as far as, because they're going at a higher level. They understand online business. You understand? It don't matter if you're new or not. They understand the value of this. That's something else you want to get to. You want that kind of person to be in your business. You see what I'm saying? And think of what your list is going to be like over a period of time. Y'all, I'm not bragging at all. I'm not going to talk about things I bought this month, but I am going to talk about today. Okay. I got up this morning, or this week, to be honest, took my grandma out this week, went out to eat. I saw her at Walmart with my aunt. I got in line and paid for both of their stuff. I didn't even care what they had. How many of y'all would love to do that? Just to see a family member, someone like your grandma or something like that. They don't have they don't have what I've got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And that $1,000, y'all, how much would that do for them? And just get in line at Walmart and pay for everything. Pay for both of them. You don't think they'd appreciate that? You know what I'm saying? Um, I go to eat in the restaurants. I don't even question that anymore. How many of y'all are used to, would love to go out and eat, but you have to settle for eating in sometimes because it's cheaper because you really can't afford to eat out every day, especially if you got a family, right? So, I mean, this is things that change the way you think. It's incredible. It makes a day a better day. You know what I'm saying? Not, since I've been in this business, I have bought all four brand new tires for my truck, all four brand new tires on my Camaro this week. Now those are big, expensive tires, or the last couple of weeks. And I mean, it's just, to me, it's little things like that that you don't really hear a whole lot about that hit home. You know what I'm saying? And I think that makes a big difference for a lot of people. Um, okay, went shopping today. I bought some shirts for myself, some things that I've been wanting. You know what I'm saying? My wardrobe, man, has quadrupled in size in the last, I say in the last 6 months. Just because, for the first time, I don't feel like I'm struggling. And even when I'm out, I didn't have a job, I feel like I still need to be careful. I don't feel like that anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not going to waste money, but I'm enjoying things. I go eat out just about every day if I feel like eating out. I leave tips, the kind of tips that I feel like that person really should deserve. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they probably deserve or appreciate me coming, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, it comes easy because all I'm doing is being sincere, showing people the businesses, showing things I believe in, showing them the way in, and that's it. It doesn't take anything else. You don't have to be guru guy. You don't have to make yourself into something you're not. You just get out there and you do the work and you do the work and you don't quit. And I don't care who likes it. I don't care. I know it's the answer for me. And I just keep getting out there. And that's what I do. Some of y'all need to do that. You just need to lay the gauntlet down, keep going, keep chipping at it, learn how to do this, and don't quit. Now, I've said in the other video earlier today, show you this. In my personal opinion, this is what I use for power lead systems. Power lead systems to me, even though I made good money with that in the past, and it goes up and down, fluctuates. People coming in and coming out at times. I use power lead systems for what it's made for. What's it made for? Branding me. That's what it's for me. I paid to brand myself in this business or brand myself in any business. No matter what my business I'm doing, this is going to be my backbone is power lead systems. Okay. And the reason I do landing pages like this is because of the fact that if I do a landing page, people get to see me. I never tell them what the business is. They go ahead and go through here. It makes real emails. I've learned that even something as small as this for a couple of minutes, y'all, they get a chance to connect with me. They can look at me, I'm telling the truth, that I believe in something. That is the glue that they're looking for. That's the glue. There's a saying, observe the masses and do the opposite, right? That's old school Amway. I remember hearing that, right? I was like 19 years old, kid, still in my brain. I've learned that's what you do. Get yourself in there. Brand yourself the best you can and show people you believe in what you do, and they are going to follow you. They'll follow you and half time don't even know what you're doing yet, to be honest. I've seen it before. Now, obviously, this is really good for this. If you want to make your own pages, it's something I've made myself recently. I like to brand it, I like to add little things to make it personal. You get out of life what you expect to get. You don't expect much, you won't get much. It's time to start expecting more. It's a good way of showing a little bit about yourself. Free presentation, only a click away. And of course, the inside of it's a presentation. And who does the presentation? Well, I do. Of course I do. This is, and this is not hard, y'all. And I give them ways to connect with me. This whole page is about connecting with me. Why? This is $1,000. People need to connect with you. Nobody wants to be joining a business without a person that having that glue to connect with. You see what I'm saying? That's why you do videos. That's why you get out there. That's why you get seen. I explain this in 30-minute video, 29 minutes, thoroughly explain Exitus Elite, what I think about it, my own illustrations of how you get paid, everything like that. Show them straight sign up right here. I show them if they want to go through and see what the sales page looks like directly, what the system looks like. Connect with me on Facebook. Here's my Facebook group. Here's Frank Calabros. That's my sponsor. I put him up here. There's me and my little boy again, my YouTube channel. And here's my phone number, 910-379-3129. I want people to connect with me. This whole page is about that. It's branding myself and connected with me. Why do you want to do this? Because that's how business grows. You take the person out of business, you don't have anything left. A business is nothing, it's not going to build itself. See what I'm saying? It's always about you. The more that you get out there, the more you get seen. Just like right now on YouTube, y'all, right? Okay, I don't know how many times I'm up here. I made this one today, made this one yesterday. I skipped a day. I think that was the day I took my grandma out. Spent some time with my dad. My dad's got Parkinson's. Go by the house. We were talking about the debate. Let's see, what else we do? I told him, I said, I'd really like to start watching Westerns, maybe once a week. I go by there and spend an hour, a couple of hours watching Westerns with him. My dad's getting older. I want to spend time with my family. You see what I'm saying? It's not all about the dollar bill anymore, y'all. It should never have been, to be honest. Only time people worry about the dollar bill is when they're struggling. Once you have it and you've got to wait and you see something more than just working your tail off every day, y'all, that's when your life starts to change. Your mentality starts to change. You start to see things differently. You start to appreciate life more. You know what I'm saying? I was driving my little Jaguar right here, right? This morning, I dropped my little boy off at school. Coming back, he had the top down because he wanted me to take him to school with the top down. It was supposed to rain today, so I was a little worried about it. But anyhow, I was coming back. I was listening to some music he liked, some UB40, Red Wine or whatever it was. He'd never heard it before. He loved it. I was listening to that, and I pure felt excited inside. You know what I'm saying? Still had a sense of enthusiasm. I threw my arms up. I had the top down, and I just sit there and I sit there thinking, man, I love life. You know what I'm saying? I've enjoyed this. Where would I have done this? It wouldn't have happened working at 65 hours in a restaurant. And let me tell you something, y'all. Me being there for my little boy every day is priceless. Priceless. There's nothing more important to me than this. Nothing. And I guarantee you, he's young. He probably don't know it right now, but he appreciates it a whole lot too. You know what I'm saying? If I had to go back to work now, he'd have a hard time. I know he would. That's a blessing right by itself, y'all. It's just a pure blessing. Y'all, I think I've said enough. I really didn't know what I wanted to say. I just want y'all to know I understand where some of y'all are coming from. To be honest, my light bills, I remember that used to be a big issue for me in the wintertime because I got a 4300 old Victorian house, that I was fixing up myself. And my projects were taking so long. Been in the house for 17 years. The house needed so much attention. I couldn't get it because I was working too much. Any project I wanted to do in my yard, any project I wanted to do, seriously took a month plus for me to finish it because of 65 hours a week. And then trying to spend a little bit of time with my little boy and hope it didn't rain in the process. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's not like that anymore. It's not like that. Life changes, y'all. You're going to have to make the changes yourself. You're going to have to find something you believe in. $1,000 immediately in your hands, hard to beat. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. Exitus Elite, I seriously can tell you that can make the difference for you. It really can. But it's not going to do it by itself. You're going to have to take action. How much so that I named my Facebook group, Action Taker Success Group. This is actually my picture for YouTube, but that's the name of my Facebook group also. And y'all, I'm serious. If you need to connect with me on Facebook, that's fine. Everything you need to connect with me is right here. Why? Because that's what this page is for. Showing you the sales, connecting with me is what this is for. Okay? If you need to friend me on Facebook, it's right here. If you need to get my Facebook group, it's right here. Just don't throw any links to my group. I will get you out of there just as quick as I put you in, that's for sure. And y'all, if you're ready to get an Exitus Elite, I know you probably see it across the top. I probably got this up here as well. I've done all my videos. I'm putting the first one in underneath for you. What does that mean? That means that it's going to be a pass up go to me. I still get paid $1,000. But the first one you put in, will be your money. So that's about the best thing I know anybody can do. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I do this business. There's nothing better that I can do than to teach you exactly what I do. Give you my opinion. You get out there, you learn to make something work for you your way and get paid, y'all. Just make this work. If you understood, if it took me 2 years, of applying action to make this work, it's still worth it. What are you going to do something different to change your life in the next 2 years? What could be more valuable than this? It didn't take me 2 years. It took me 6 months. Then it took me keeping the same mentality, learning from everything, and getting the right business. This is the right kind of business. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. So y'all, anybody who likes to join, if you're ready to get Exitus Elite and you've been thinking about it, y'all click the link down below. You see my number. It probably says call me in big letters. Have my phone number 910-379-3129, just like I have right here. Give me a call. I'm on the East Coast, y'all. I'd be tickled death to talk to you. And when you're ready to come in, I'll probably be giving you a link from one of my downline, and I'll be doing the same thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be giving them a link for them so to get them qualified, and you'll be passed up to me. Of course, I'll still be your sponsor directly, and then I'll be doing the same thing for you as well. If anybody needs anything, just let me know. Appreciate it.